Hello, my name is Sarah, and I'm with the Master Food Volunteers at the K-State Extension Office. It's a fun program, and I would encourage you to look into it if you like to cook, learn new things, and help other people. Today, I'm going to share a recipe, 2-ingredient bread. If you like to eat bread like I do, but want to eat it responsibly, this is your recipe. It's high in protein and very easy to make. Here we go. 2 ingredients. Self-rising flour. This is 1 cup pre-measured of self-rising flour. Our second ingredient is Greek yogurt. This is 1 cup of Greek yogurt. We mix the 2 ingredients together, and then we'll make our bread in whatever shape and size we wish. Some pro tips while I'm making the bread and mixing it. First, if you don't have self-rising flour, no problem. You don't have to go to the store and buy it. You can make your own self-rising flour. And it's very easy. 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, and then 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Mix it together and you have self-rising flour. I have a container that I have in my baking ingredients that I've pre-made, so it's always available to me. Our dough is combined. The next step is to turn this out on a board for kneading. Getting the last bits of flour combined with my yogurt. Now, this recipe can be used in a variety of ways, as I've said. Some people like to make bagels. Some people like to make dinner rolls. You can also make pizza crust, breadsticks, whatever you choose. I'll create a couple bagels and some dinner rolls out of this recipe. I've made a little mini loaf that I'll cut in half. This recipe is designed to make 4 items. So I'm going to make 2 bagels out of this half and 2 dinner rolls out of this half. To make the bagels, one technique is to simply roll the dough between your hands. Lightly floured helps. And then you can just assemble the circle, pinching it together at the end to create your bagel shape. The second way to do that is to simply flatten your disc that you have here, punch a hole in the middle of it, and just stretch that dough out a little bit. For a dinner roll, you can just press these out and have a rectangular dinner roll, or if you want to make a hamburger bun, more traditional, you can make a circle. Okay? As we prepare to bake this, we'll get a baking sheet that is lightly sprayed, or of course, parchment paper works. The 2 topping options that are also listed under Pro Tips include, number 1, an egg wash. An egg wash will help your baking goods shine a little bit more after they're done baking. This egg wash was made with an entire egg, white and yolk included, with just a splash of butter, and then combined. There you go. We'll have 1 with an egg wash on it and 1 bagel without. For toppings, you can choose whatever topping you'd like. Everything but bagel is a very popular topping, and I'll make 1 bagel with that topping and 1 bagel with my sesame seeds. The egg wash also helps the topping stick to the dough. There we go. For our dinner rolls, I'm going to put 2 on the baking dish here, and we're going to put the egg wash on 1. And I'll use my sesame seeds for the roll and for the bun. This recipe is very friendly because if you don't have a full cup of Greek yogurt, you can cut the recipe in half as long as you maintain that 1-to-1 ratio. Additionally, if you want to duplicate, double, triple the recipe, you can make that, freeze the extras, and you'll have something that you can pop in your toaster oven and make it just as fresh as it was the day it came out. Enjoy. Timer's gone off and the bread is done. Now it's time to enjoy. We have 4 options here. We're going to select a bagel. This was a bagel with the egg wash on it. It's been baking for about 17 minutes at 350 with an additional 2-minute bumped up at 500 degrees. So for 17 minutes, you bake and then increase the temperature to 500 and then bake for another 2 minutes. And you should get a nice light brown effect because of that bump up in temperature. These rolls are best eaten hot out of the oven, but if you can't do that, then the best way to enjoy them is to pop them in the toaster oven before you eat them. I like to store some in the freezer, thaw them out, then pop them in my toaster oven and have them in the morning with my eggs.